Shalom. Welcome to another lesson. The name of this one is The Wicked Will Always Be Named the Wicked. In fact, they will always be the wicked. Right? But before I begin, I want to say Kal Halal Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Wakakodash. A double honors to the apostles, the elders, and all the bishops of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and salutation to the elect men who's pushing this word throughout the four corners of the earth. To you I say Shalom and Shalom. Right? Now I wanted to get into a video here, short video, but while the video is playing, I want to explain what this Edomite is saying, this so-called white man is saying about, pretty much the video. All right, but without further ado, here we go.
Mais personne n'a intérêt à ce que l'Afrique se développe trop.
But no one is interested in Africa developing too much.
So this Edomite, this so-called white devil or demon is just saying no one is really interested in Africa being developed, right? Now, from ever since I was a kid growing up, Africa has always been considered the most deplorable and the poorest nation on earth, right? Actually, the poorest continent on earth. But is that really the truth? Is Africa really poor? Because all these Western nations, America, Canada, UK, all of the European Union, China, the entire world depends on the resources from Africa to develop their nation. So how is it Africa, being the poorest nation on earth, is sending all their resources to these first world countries to get in these first world countries developed? That does not sound right. But let's continue and listen to this man.
Because if it develops tomorrow, let's imagine Africa develops its industry like South Korea did, a country that was as poor as Mozambique 6 years ago. If tomorrow it starts making cars, if tomorrow it starts refining its oil, if tomorrow it starts doing agriculture and transforming its agricultural products, it will no longer buy our imports. And so we are not interested in that situation.
What happened to global trade? What happened to interpartnership? What happened to I serve you, you serve me? What happened to we share our resources? What happened to that? Right? What happened to that? Why not develop Africa so Africa can also develop your country and we can actually share? Right? So it's clear that these people are not interested in these places being developed. These people are not really interested in Jamaica being developed to a point where, developed, Africa being developed, Haiti being developed. Why? These people want to always be above everybody else. They have a rulership mentality, right? They have a superiority mentality. They want to be the one to pretty much look at as, okay, these people are pretty much like gods because they have everything, right? They don't want anybody else to have anything, right? Look at what they said about North Korea. What if Africa was to be developed like North Korea, right? Before I finish the video, it's not long, but let me get into a precept real quick, all right? Now, this is Job 9:24. Just to give you context of who the wicked is, right? It says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? Now, if you look around the world right now, who is running the world? We see America. We know who's running America. We know who's running the European Union because the European Union is run by a bunch of Edomites. All the European nations are run by white people, so-called white people. Right? Russia is run by what? Just look at it. The Middle East, even though you see the faces of these Arab people, these Ishmaelites, they're not the ones in control, really. The ones in control is Babylon the Great, these so-called white people. Right? Now, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Now, we already established now who is running the earth. Right? Now, let's look at how wicked these demons are. Now, this is Isaiah 57. I'm going to start at verse 20. All right. It says, but the wicked are like troubled sea. I don't know if you know what troubled sea looks like, but a troubled sea means a rough sea. It's always roaring, always rough, right? When it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. So this is pretty much comparing these so-called Edomites, these white people, like the seas, right? It cannot rest. It's always seeking to do some wicked shit. Right? It's always seeking to go devour and conquer certain places. right? I don't know if you noticed, but these Edomites, these bankers, these elites, they're the ones who actually start all the wars, right? All the wars in the world is controlled by them because they make money from wars, right? Look at what's going on in Palestine, right? Genocide in front of our faces for over a year. Look at what's going on in the Congo. Look at what's going on in Haiti. Who do you think is behind all of this? Who you think is behind all of this? Right? It says, there is no peace, saith my power, to the wicked. So these people have no peace. Them always devise mischief, devise wars, creating evil. Look at the COVID-19 pandemic. Right? Look at what they did with the vaccines in India. Who you think is behind that? These so-called Edomites, they have like a superiority complex, man. Let's go into another scripture. Psalms 10 and verse 2. The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. I just mentioned it. They went to India trying to give vaccines to people. So many of them died. Right? Again, this is not medical information. I'm just speaking facts. Right? Look at what the Tuskegee experiment did. They injected syphilis in these black men, and these black men with no cure, no penicillin. Right? Because they wanted to see how they reacted to it. And literally they watched them spread that shit throughout their neighborhood, killing so many of them. You want to tell me these people are not wicked? 1921, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Black thriving community. What they did? Went down there and did what? Destroyed it. There was peace in that neighborhood. Right? But they hated to see that peace amongst the people. So what they did, they went there and they destroyed it. I think it was in the 80s when they bombed their own community. I can go on and on and on. It says the wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. So these people sit on their beds and they imagine mischief, they imagine wickedness. Because it is in their heart, it is in their DNA to be wicked. Right? And let me get another precept. Psalms 6:58 and verse 3. It says, the wicked are estranged from the womb. Right? Let's see what this word estranged means. Don't want to jump the gun. Estranged. No longer close or affectionate to someone. So pretty much as soon as them come out of their mother's womb, they are wicked. Right? It says that the Most High says that he knew us before we were born. The same way he knew these Edomites were going to be wicked before they came out of the womb. Right? But also, this is speaking about the Renaissance period. As soon as they came back into power, they did what? They deceived the nation. They painted over the pictures of the black rulers, leaders, saints, powers, and even the Messiah. Painted him as a white person, which is called iconoclasm. That is in itself is wicked, man. Right? It says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. And this is what they do. They are the true liars. Right? Now, let me finish the video real quick.
We are not interested. So the will of the rich countries. We're talking about geopolitics today. Everywhere we see, there is clearly no interest in these countries developing.
So there's no interest in these countries developing. These rich countries have no interest in Africa being developed, no interest in Jamaica being developed, Haiti, the South and Central America. They have no interest in that. Their interest is to exploit, is to take as much as they can take from the country, their resources, Venezuela, their oil, Haiti, all their sugarcane, the sugar, the rice, all their minerals from the earth. Africa, same thing. So these people are a bunch of demons. That's all they are. A bunch of demons and devils. Because their purpose is to just be wicked. It's to just take. Never to give. This is who they are. Look at DJ Trump. Look at what he's doing. He has no care in his heart for people. The only people he cares about is white supremacist buddies. That's it. He doesn't care about anybody else. He pretty much fooled you people on his campaign trail, making you think he's going to do something for you, and he didn't. Now what? Now you're stuck with DJ Chum for 4 years. Right? I'm going to some more precepts. Psalms 21:10. The soul of the wicked desireth evil. Yo, this man was on the campaign trail speaking gospel to you people. Right? Telling you people all the things he's going to do for you. But deep within his heart, in his mind, he was thinking about the evil he was going to do to you people. The wickedness he's going to do to you people. Taking you all off of social media. Taking away your Medicaid. Right? All your benefits. Gone. Right? That is the definition of desireth evil. Right? His neighbor findeth no favor in his eyes. Nothing. When you look at this man, you don't see nothing. It's like when you look at me, what do you see? I see nothing. Exactly. I have no feelings for you. I don't care about you or your kind. All I care about is my people. America first. And America first does not include you Jakes over there. America first is only speaking of these white folks. These so-called white folks. These Edomites. Esau and his buddies. That is it. Right? That is it, man. Jump into another precept. Now, this is what's really going to happen to the wicked in the end. Right? Because they think that their kingdom or their rule is going to last forever. It says, woe unto the wicked. It shall be ill with him. For the reward of his hands shall be given him. So pretty much the work that he has put in throughout his generation, his reward is waiting for him. So because you have lived wickedly and have done wicked deeds throughout your entire existence, your reward is going to be such, which is wickedness, which is pretty much wickedness. Your wickedness is going to come back on you tenfold, right? So your wickedness is going to come back on you tenfold, right? It says, and as for my people, children are their oppressor, of course, and women rule over them. Yeah, we see that. O my people, they which led thee caused thee to err and destroy the way of thy path. So yeah, these Edomites, these wicked people, we got children ruling over us, right? Children are our oppressors, which are these Edomites, these so-called white people, right? Let me get another precept. This is Ecclesiastes 19 and verse 22. It says, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. So the knowledge of wickedness is not wise, because these people think that because they got rich, but they got rich through deceit. They got rich by doing deception, by tricking people into getting things. Not only that, but they got rich by robbing and stealing and killing. Because we know that when they came to the Americas, which is Canada, the United States, and South Central America, which is also considered Americas, they went there and they robbed, killed, steal, murdered, destroyed. You know, this is what they did to those places. Right? And this is how they got rich. Right? That's how they got rich. Let me grab something real quick. I'm going to go into Obadiah. It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. So now you people are despised, right? Because the entire world has been awakened. They are now seeing who the wicked really is. And if you're sitting out there thinking that you can save these Edomites, you're wicked too, right? Some of you Jakes thinking that you can save these Edomites, but you're wicked too, because they need to get judged for their wickedness. They need to get punished for what they did. Right? It says, behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. And when you look at the world right now, everybody hates these Edomites. The Ishmaelites ate them. The Japanese ate them, which is Ammon. The Moabites ate them. The Elamites hate them. Everybody hates these so-called white people now, because people are now seeing how wicked you are. The genocide in Palestine, right? The genocide in Syria, in Afghanistan, all these places that you went and murdered people. People are now seeing who you are. People are now realizing that 9/11 was an inside job. The pandemic was an inside job. People are seeing who you are, so people don't like you no more. You are now small among the heathen. Like, they despise your ass, right? It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cliffs of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Right now, you're about to hit the ground, because Yahweh is bringing you down. He's bringing you down to the ground. He's taking you off of your rulership, right? It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thyself amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh. And this pretty much is saying you exalted yourself amongst the Israelites. You pretended like you were king, like you were ruler, like you were our power. You acted like you were our God. But Yahweh is going to bring you down. He's going to destroy you to the point of no return. Right? He's going to destroy you to the point of no return. I'm going to jump to verse 6. It says, how are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? Through the scriptures. When we read these precepts, we get the understanding. We come to the reality. We see who the wicked is. Like Job 9:24 says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. And when you look around the world right now, who's running the world? So if you're reading this Bible and you don't understand who the wicked is, then you're a punk. You're an idiot. Right? Verse 8. I'm going to get to verse 8. It says, shall I not in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, even destroy the wise men out of Edom? So all of you wise, so-called wise men is going to be destroyed. You bankers, the musky guy, as we call him, Elmo, right? All of you so-called wise men in Edom is going to get destroyed, man. You're going to be taken down. And the understanding out of the mount of Esau, right? These are things that's going to take place very soon, right? Because there's a transition coming, right? A transition is coming. The kingdom is about to be translated from one kingdom to another, right? But before that happened, there has to be a taking down first. And that is right around the corner, right? And why is that? When you look at verse 10, it says, for thy violence against thy brother, O Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever, para siempre, para todo, la vida, right? That's just a little bit of Spanish saying forever. Your rulership is going to be taken from you. You're going to be destroyed forever. There's no coming back after that, right? There's no coming back after that, man. But anyway, that is it. That is it, man. Just a short lesson on who the wicked is, and that the wicked will always be wicked, right? And with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and all the elders and teachers of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Shalom.